Everybody ready?
These are hard to get used to.
It takes a little bit to get used to it.
The God who was, we worship the God who is, we worship the God who evermore will be. He opened the prison doors, He parted the raging sea. My God, He holds the victory. There's joy in the house of the Lord, there's joy in the house of the Lord today. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God is surely in this place. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. Oh, oh, oh. We shout out your praise. We sing to the God who heals. We sing to the God who saves. We sing to the God who always makes a way. 'Cause He hung up on that cross, then He rose up from that grave. My God still rolling stones away. There's joy in the house of the Lord. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God is surely in this place. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. Sing it out. We were the beggars. We were the beggars. Now we're royalty. We were the prisoners. Now we're running free. We are forgiven, accepted, redeemed by His grace. Let the house of the Lord sing praise. We were the beggars, now we're royalty. We were the prisoners, now we're running free. We are forgiven, accepted, redeemed by His grace. Let the house of the Lord sing praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God is surely in this place. We won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. There's joy in the house of the Lord today. And we won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. There's joy in the house of the Lord. Our God is surely in this place. We won't be quiet. We shout out your praise. Oh, oh, oh. We shout out your praise. Oh, oh, we shout out your praise.
Well, good morning, welcome. It's good to see you all here this morning. It's good to have you online. And if you're visitors for the first time, welcome as well. Scott Aberdare is one of your elders, along with Tom DeMeyer, Jim Gardner. And then we have Scotty Kingston, who is in the mentor program, which we will be voting on him coming up here in May 1st. So get to reach out to him. So I wanted to take some time this morning, give you guys an update because it's been a little bit since the last time I did that. And I've been contemplating, really thinking about my career, my past as a firefighter, which I'm hanging up my boots this week, actually. So, and I thought about a lot of the things that I've done in my career in crisis management. And right now, to you, this may feel like crisis, going through a transition. And it might feel even a little stressful. Every time I get on a scene, it's chaos in that person's life, and it's tragedy that I'm seeing. I have to remain calm, rest in the training that I've had, analyze the problem, the situation I'm faced with, and then I look at the ways to fix it and to solve it. That's just the gifts that God has given me. So I'm going to take you to Proverbs 3. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your understanding, but in all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your path straight. As a body, we have to stay right there. We have to stay focused on what he's going to do through WCC as we move forward. And there's no better place to be but right here in prayer. So between services, we're going to be up in the corner here praying for where we've been, where we're going, and what he's going to do. Will you do that with me? Amen. So, give you an update. We've contracted with IPM a little over 8 weeks ago, and they're fervently seeking our interim. We've had some opportunities to reach out, and there hasn't been the right fit yet. I'm not going to get blown away by, oh my gosh, what do we do? He's got the plan. We're staying right there. So we have time, and we have an opportunity, as Pastor Gene is going to be here today from the Forest Lakes, who's retired. He's going to be able to share, and he's going to teach from the pulpit. I'm excited about the opportunities that we have as a body to hear the different gifts that God has raised up as teachers. And I hope that you take these opportunities and you ingrain them in your heart, in your mind, so when the interim pastor comes and walks us through, you'll be able to tell them in your interview, wow, I like that kind of teaching, or that was awesome, instead of just who we have been. Pastor Al has been a wonderful teacher, but there are other gifts out there. So utilize the opportunities that we have in the days and the weeks ahead. So with that, when the pastors come and teach, we're not soliciting names in that. We are going through the process. And this is going to take time. So if the individuals that come and teach, they're eligible, but the process will come as the interim is here and walks us through. And if that name comes forward at the end, by his power and his might and his will, we'll be there. The only individual that's not going to be eligible to teach here as pastor next will be the interim himself. That's a contracted thing. So when we find that person, they will come walk us through the 12-month or the 15-month or more process. They're not eligible, but the rest of the individuals that you see may be. Okay? So moving on to our